Every year on December 31st, billions of people make promises to themselves. Wake up early, lose weight, read more, earn more, become best. And yet, by the second week of February, 80% of New Year resolutions are dead. Why? Are you actually lazy, or is something deeper happening inside your brain that sabotages your resolutions before you even start them? Today, you'll learn the real psychological traps that make you fail your New Year resolutions and how to break them. Stick till the end, because once you understand this, you'll never set goals the same way again. Let's be honest, most New Year resolutions are not plans. They're daydreams written on paper. We treat January 1st like a magical doorway where our old habits disappear and a brand new version of us takes control. But no date can change your life. Only your psychology can. And the psychology behind New Year resolutions is a trap. Let's start with the first one. Researchers call it the fresh start effect. It makes you feel motivated at the beginning of a new month, a birthday, a Monday, and especially a new year. It sounds positive, but the problem is this. The fresh start gives you false confidence. You eat junk all year, but on December 31st, suddenly you're planning keto, intermittent fasting, morning yoga, and a 5-kilometer run. Why? Because the brain thinks the new year resets your identity. It doesn't. It only resets your motivation. And motivation dies fast. Identity stays the same. This illusion sets you up for over-promising and under-delivering. Then comes the optimism bias, the sweetest lie your brain tells you. Future me will handle it. Future me will be disciplined. Future me will wake up early. But you feel the reward of success just by imagining it, so your brain releases dopamine even before you act. Planning becomes entertainment. Execution becomes optional. It's like imagining eating dessert and feeling full without eating anything. You didn't do the work, but your brain thinks the job is done. This is why your notebook is full of plans, but your life is full of excuses. Now, let's talk about the time trap, temporal discounting. Your brain is designed to choose pleasure now over benefits later. Future fitness is not as tasty as junk food right now. Future success is not as comforting as scrolling on your phone right now. Future discipline is not as cozy as sleeping in right now. Your present self is impulsive. Your future self is wiser. And your New Year resolutions are made by your future self, but executed by your present self. And the present self wins almost every time. Another invisible trap is identity lag. People make resolutions from the version they wish to be, not the version they currently are. You say, I'll read every day, but your identity still says, I haven't finished a book in months. You say, I'm going to hit the gym daily, but your identity says, I'm someone who avoids discomfort. Behavior follows identity. If the identity doesn't change, the habit doesn't stick. If this already opened your eyes, subscribe to INNERSHIFT. We create videos that help you understand your mind, build better habits, and shift your life from the inside out. Now, let's continue. Another big failure factor is overcommitment. Most people set 10 resolutions at once. New diet, gym, meditation, reading, career goals, money goals, sleep schedule, screen time, relationships, side hustle. This isn't ambition. This is self-sabotage. Your brain cannot handle massive change all at once. When you overload it, the system shuts down, and you give up completely. Overcommitment doesn't just break your resolutions, it destroys your confidence. But here's the good part. When you understand how your brain works, you can design habits that stick. First, don't set goals. Build systems. Goals focus on outcomes. Systems focus on behavior. Instead of saying, I want to read 24 books, say, I will read for 10 minutes after dinner. 10 minutes is doable. 24 books is overwhelming. Second, change identity first. Ask yourself, what kind of person would achieve this goal? Then take small actions that match that identity. If the goal is running, the identity is, I am someone who doesn't miss workouts. Even a 3-minute run begins to build that identity. Third, remove friction. Make habits easy to start. Lay out your gym clothes. Remove junk food from your home. Keep your phone away at night. Keep your book beside your bed. The easier the start, the stronger the consistency. Fourth, create micro wins. Your brain loves progress, even tiny progress. Track the days you didn't break the chain. Track minutes read, steps walked, pages written. Small wins create momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates identity.
And now, let's take this one step deeper, because this is where your resolutions turn into real systems. There's a powerful idea called habit stacking. It simply means attach a new habit to a habit you already do without thinking. For example, after you brush your teeth, you meditate for 5 minutes. While having your morning coffee, you read 2 pages from a self-development book. After you finish dinner, you go for a 10-minute walk. Your existing habit becomes a trigger for the new one. It removes decision-making. It removes friction. It removes the mental negotiation you have with yourself every day. The system runs automatically because the brain loves patterns and hates isolated behaviors. Let's say your resolution is to get fitter this year. Instead of saying, I will work out every day, create a stack. After your evening shower, you do 5 push-ups. 5 becomes 8. 8 becomes 12. Not because of motivation, but because the system is already in motion. If your goal is to read more, stack it. After you get into bed, you read for 5 minutes. The habit is glued to something you already do. This creates a behavioral chain, a small sequence that repeats daily until it becomes your identity. The real magic is this. Once the chain becomes automatic, you're not trying to succeed anymore. You're simply following a system that makes success the default outcome. This is how you turn resolutions into routines, and routines into results. No pressure, no burnout, no starting over every January.
Your New Year resolutions did not fail because you're weak. They failed because your brain uses shortcuts that were built for survival, not self-growth. Once you understand your psychology, you stop making fantasy resolutions and start building identity-based systems. The new year doesn't need a new you. It needs a consistent you. If you want more psychology-backed videos that help you build habits, improve clarity, and shift your identity, subscribe to INNERSHIFT. It's free, it's practical, and it will upgrade how you think and live.